Must have been hell living with that all those years.
Yeah, I felt really empty.
I can imagine.
I never got to see her or hold her. You know, the first few years, whenever I would see a mother with a baby girl, I would search their faces to see if maybe they were adopted, if they could be mine. I keep thinking I'm going to find her.
It can happen, Molly. There are ways to track down adopted children.
I thought so, too, but now...
No, you hear stories about it all the time.
Yeah, you hear about the successful searches, but a lot of them aren't successful.
Listen, it's worth a shot. There have to be records, right?
Yeah, but they won't let me see them.
How do you know that?
Because I found out that they're sealed. Holden, we have to accept the fact that we may never find our daughter.
How do you know that the records have been sealed?
Because Jack checked.
Jack?
Yeah, when a state agency handles an adoption, then...
No, back up. Jack knows about this?
Yeah, he knows.
Molly, how could you tell my cousin about this before you told me?
Holden, I didn't tell him exactly. He guessed, okay? Look, he saw this. And he started asking me a million questions, and I tried to make up a story, but I couldn't fool him.
What is this?
It's our baby's footprint. On the day she was born.
So...
I still can't believe I have a daughter out there.
You know, it was so easy talking to you last night. Telling you all those things that I never meant to say. About our little girl.
Well, I'm glad that you did.
Everything looks different in the daylight, Holden. You know, I ought to know that by now.
What's wrong, Molly?
It's all wrong. I've made a terrible mistake.
You had to tell me. You did the right thing.
I don't think so.
Listen, Molly, if I have a daughter out there somewhere, I need to know that.
Even if there's no way to find her?
We'll find her.
That's a nice dream, Holden, but what if we don't? 12 years is a long time. I'm sorry. I never intended to. I'm
Listen,
really
it's okay.
sorry.
It's all right. You don't have to apologize. Anymore. I just wish you would have told me years ago.
Do you know how many times I told you in my journal? Dear Holden, our little girl is 1 today. Dear Holden, do you think she's walking yet? Dear Holden, in the fall, our little girl starts school.
Molly, I think that you'll feel better if you get some sleep.
You don't want to talk about this anymore, do you?
No, I do, but I just think that you should get some rest.
All right. I'll go take a shower. That always seems to calm me down.
All right. I'll make some coffee.
Maybe we'll talk all day.
Whatever it takes.
Hey, cuz, what are you doing here? Watch it, man, the stitches!
I should have known better than to trust you. Take her out of the only home she's ever known.
Then
I'm gonna
why
kidnap
bother
her.
looking for her?
Because she's mine, and I want to make sure that she's all right. I don't care if she doesn't know that I exist. I owe that to Molly. This whole situation has turned Molly's whole life upside down.
I know that, Holden.
She's been doing this for 12 years on her own, dealing with this situation. I want to help her find our daughter, Jack. Molly wants to know the truth, and so do I.
I'm sorry I put you in the middle of all this, Jack.
Yeah, well, I just hope the Snyders don't kick me out of the family.
It's all right, Jack. I know you meant well.
I'm glad it's out in the open. I know it's for the best.
I hope you're right.
She's right.
Bye, Jack.
Later, guys.
You really think we can find her, don't you?
Well, we have to try. Finding the records, that's just the first step.
I've always been too afraid to even hope. But now it's
What?
nothing. It's silly.
No, it's not silly if it's about our daughter.
Every morning, I think about her. Even if it's just for a second. I try to imagine what she must be doing. Either pushing the snooze button on the alarm, or brushing her hair, or trying to pick out what she's going to wear for school, with dresses scattered all over the room. I hope she has lots and lots of dresses.
So do I.
Holding until this morning. Finding my baby girl was just a dream. But my dreams always seem to have a way of getting away from me. But this time...
Holden! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I've been looking all over for you. Hi.
That was a short trip.
But a very successful one.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I can't wait to tell you. Molly, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you off. Something's wrong.
No.
I can tell something's wrong.
Nothing's wrong.
Is it my mom? Is she okay?
Lucinda is fine. Everything is fine.
Did I miss a party?
Not the way you think.
I happened here last night. Would one of you tell me what happened?
It's my fault.
What happened?
I should have cleaned up this room.
I think that maybe I should tell her.
No, I have to. I don't know where to start.
Just start somewhere. You're scaring me.
When I came back to Oakdale, I didn't expect to meet you, Lily, or anybody like you ever. I just came back to... We had to leave so fast when the farm went under.
What does it have to do with me?
It's not just the farm. Nobody around here was ever supposed to know this. But my dad drove us away in the middle of the night, and it was all my fault.
What was your fault?
I got pregnant. That's why we left the farm. That's why we moved away.
Pregnant? But you were only...
I was 14. And I had the baby.
I see.
I didn't ever want to leave here. But my parents... I never saw her, the baby. When I went to the hospital, they gave me drugs to knock me out, and when I woke up, my baby was gone. My parents put her up for adoption.
It was my baby.
He didn't know. I swear he didn't.
Molly had your baby.
Yes.
I swear he didn't know anything, Lily, until last night.
Molly and I had a child. A little girl.
Sam seen.
So, all this time,
Nobody was ever supposed to find out.
we were friends. You were living in my home.
I know. That's why I begged the judge to please let me stay in a boarding house, but he made me stay here. And then I tried to skip bail, but I couldn't do
What
that
about
either.
Holden? Why didn't you say anything to him?
I wanted to tell Holden. I picked up the phone hundreds of times, but I just couldn't do it. And I even tried writing him letters, but I couldn't do that
What do you
either.
think was going to happen? You know Holden. You know what kind of guy he is.
But I was worthless. I was a failure, Lily.
You know that's not true.
I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what I believed. I was afraid to get in touch with Holden because I just knew that he'd be furious at me. I had already failed my parents, and I couldn't even think about...
Please, Holden never would have judged you.
I couldn't... That was the only memory that I had. I just couldn't. Then after my dad died, I got the courage to come back here.
But you still didn't look up Holden.
When I came back to Oakdale, I just thought I would know what to do. So I tried to get my courage together because I thought maybe I'd run into him on the street or something, but I ended up in jail. And I met you. And even I could see how much you and Holden loved each other. How committed you two were. I am really sorry, Lily. I am. You were the best friend that I ever had, and I never set out to hurt you.
Yeah, I believe you.
I really tried to keep this thing a secret. Yeah, maybe the court will let me stay somewhere else. I'll call Jessica or David Allen.
No, you won't.
You want me to stay?
You know, Molly, we've all made big mistakes in our life. And you shouldn't have to pay for this one for the rest of your life.
Thank you. You two need to talk. I'll be in my room.
Hey, Molly.
Well, here we are again, huh? I'm gonna go make some coffee.
Everything that you said, it's all true, okay? But I don't understand why you feel that you couldn't tell me
Because
what's
it's
going on
selfish
with
of
you.
me. And, you know, and I even hate to say this, but think about it. You know, why did Molly pick this time? Of all times, I'm out of town, and she conveniently tells you about this child now. It seems like it was very convenient a time to be away, wasn't it?
You think that I planned this?
No,
That I did it on purpose?
No, I don't. No.
Lily, I told you that I never meant for you or Holden to find out about the baby. Why do you think I didn't want to stay here? Why do you think that I tried to run away so that you wouldn't find out?
I didn't mean
don't
that. I'm
believe
sorry.
me.
I do believe you.
No,
I do.
you don't. You hate me.
No, Molly, please. Molly, please.
No, leave her go. Leave her go. She'll be fine. This is about you and me.
Well, Jack, thank God I found you. Listen, you got to come with me to Lily's right now.
Why? What's going on?
Lily thinks I planned this whole thing, that I told Holden about the baby when she was out of town on purpose to hurt her or to get him back from her or something. I don't know, but you know that's not true. And so you got to come back and set it straight for me, okay?
Sorry. I can't do that, Molly.
Why not? You know I didn't want it to come out like that. Not that way.
You sure about that? Because I'm not.
Now you're accusing me of lying, too. Thanks a lot, Jack.
Molly, I'm not accusing you of anything. Except maybe not always knowing exactly what you're feeling. Look, I know you were upset when Holden found you, but no matter how upset you were, if you truly wanted to keep your mouth shut, you would have. I think there's a reason why you told Holden about the baby.
That is the most insulting
And until you figure out what reasons those are, and admit them to yourself, you're not going to be able to get past this. Unless you don't want to get past it.
Of course I want to get past it.
Do you? Because with all this drama going on, you and Holden are still connected in some weird way. But when all this is settled...
I don't have to listen to this.
Molly, I know what it's like to care for someone and look into their eyes and know that the same care isn't coming back. And I know that pretending it's not happening won't make it go away. Molly, if you won't be honest with me, at least be honest with yourself. You still love Holden, don't you? Don't you?
Yes.
I know it wasn't easy for you to admit your feelings about Holden. But it's best now that it's out in the open. For both of us.
What do you mean for both of us?
Well, because, now that I know what you're going through, I can be a better friend. Be more help.
That's really sweet. Thank you. But I think you misunderstood. You see, when I said I loved Holden, I didn't mean that I'm still in love with Holden. No, I think I meant that I still have a bond with him. But that's really not surprising after everything that's happened.
Molly, don't.
I've been keeping the secret about the baby inside for so long, Jack. Feeling so alone. So, of course, a part of me would want the child's father to know. I mean, he's the only one that can really understand how much I've been hurting. And, obviously, I was right in telling Holden, because now he wants to find our child just as much as I do.
You're doing it again.
Okay. So maybe a part of me did want to blurt it out like that, but Jack, that's really water under the bridge now.
Molly, don't you realize you're not going to be comfortable around Lily and Holden unless you face up to this and get past it?
I won't be around Lily or Holden anymore, Jack.
Oh, and how are you going to manage that?
I'm moving out of Lily's. I'm leaving Oakdale today.
No, I can't let you do that.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do to stop me?
Whatever it takes.
Mother, I'm not...
So, you're going to do whatever it takes to stop me from leaving town, which is what?
Molly, you can't leave Lily's or you'll violate the terms of your bail. Remember?
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, lucky for you, I didn't.
Okay, then what do I do, Jack?
The only thing you can do. You stay and you face this thing. Molly, I'll be here to help you.
I don't want to face it. I want to get past it.
You gotta go through it to get past it, girl. You gotta put these questions to rest once and for all.
How do I put these questions to rest if I don't know where my child is?
Okay. Maybe I can help you with that, too. Look. Just because the adoption records are sealed doesn't mean that the information is unobtainable. It's just harder to get, that's all. Now, look, I put some feelers out, and we may have a way to come up with the name of the parents. Now, it's not exactly legal.
Are you serious?
Molly, listen to me.
Jack, this is
Molly,
great.
please. Now, I do not want to get your hopes up. Okay? Because we still could come up empty-handed.
Jack Snyder, you are the greatest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1,000 times thank you.